Shops that sell alcohol in Hull are being asked by the police to stop selling super strength lager and cider. They hope it'll reduce the number of problem drinkers hanging around the streets. Our reporter Crispin Rolfe is in Pearson Park at the moment, an area where the idea has been tried. Has it made any difference?
Well, Peter, Humberside police say that it has, that it's reduced people coming to this park and drinking during the day, being drunk, causing difficulties in a public space. But the aim of this scheme ultimately is trying to be accepting of them, trying to get them back on track, trying to cut out this super strength access to alcohol, and also by rolling it out across the city, the hope is it'll create a better impression for 2017. Daytime drinking and super strength alcohol, a cocktail claimed to be at the root of antisocial street problems in Hull. Now local shops are being asked by Humberside police to do two things: restrict beer and cider sales with an alcohol strength of over 6.5% and help the homeless seek support.
A lot of people who use the super strengths are the begging and street drinking community. Their behaviour impacts upon the wider public, so obviously we're trying to address that.
What we really want to do is tackle the root, which is getting people to access treatment that maybe haven't ever been in treatment before.
But are shops on board? Rebwa Ahmed runs a convenience store on Beverley Road where this scheme's being trialled. He doesn't sell super strength beers or cider, but his competitors can and do.
So when they say to be not selling more than 6.5, that's a public safety, I'm happy to do that. But have to be other shops doing the same, because if one shop doing, another shop not doing, so it's costing a lot.
The scheme has, however, had some success, not here but in Suffolk, where Ipswich pioneered it 2 years ago. After 6 months, Suffolk police claiming nuisance street drinking dropped 50%, and by the end of 2012, the number of street drinkers by a fifth. It's also claimed to have helped reduce the town's crime in general by 14% and antisocial behaviour by 19%. It's an idea which could be taken on board by councils in North Lincolnshire and also Lincoln. However, the major stumbling block has been that high street chains just haven't come on board. But Graham Dixon, himself a recovered alcoholic who also backs this scheme, insists that's not such a problem.
There is a difference. Pop into a little off licence. If you're a bit underconfident, if you don't drive, you can go in there, you can buy the stuff, you can be straight back out and start drinking on the spot. If you've got to go into Tesco's, walk through St Stephen's, go through the checkout, etc., that's a very different buying and consuming experience.
Whether convenience store owners can be convinced to limit their alcohol sales when high street stores don't remains to be seen. But the authorities argue that by discouraging hardened drinkers, they're more likely to encourage more customers to their shops. This scheme, of course, is about rehabilitation, but it comes by happy coincidence at a time that the city is, of course, building for Hull 2017, with the aim of reclaiming spaces like Pearson Park for the city, for the visitors and for the cultural events that they'll be used for.
Crispin, thank you very much indeed. Another one you might want to comment on. Do you think that shops should stop selling super strength lager and cider? Do you think it'll make any difference? Just a reminder, there's the email address, looknorth@bbc.co.uk. Text number as well, 81333, 81333. It is exactly 6:45.